Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva. Nita Gora Haribo, 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 Nita Gora Haribo. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharyashtotra Satashishiman Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivas Adi Gora Bhakta Vrinda Ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shamakunda Radhakunda Gauri Govardhan Ki Jai. Shri Shri Giriraj Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Shri Nilamadava Ki Jai. Nilamadava Sunday Festival Ki Jai. Saraswati Puja Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All the glory of assembled devotees. All the glory of assembled devotees. All the glory of Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga.
Haribol, if there's someone here who's driving a white BMW SUV, the car is on, there's no one in the car is parked in 2 spots. So you're doing all sorts of things that's probably not conducive to our temple. White BMW SUV. Otherwise you're probably going to run out of gas by the time you find it. Haribol. Those of you that are here in the temple, come as far front as you possibly can. And if you're able to sit on the floor, leave the chairs for the seniors and people that are not able to sit on the floor. Haribol. Please help me welcome His Grace Rasikendra Prabhu.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana 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 यमुना तीर वनचारी यमुना तीर वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी कुंज बिहारी जय जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिराजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतस्वांगे श्लभे चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णवृंद की श्री निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the Lord Speed of Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayarmudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam Bhagavatir Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki. So we like to welcome every one of you here. Can you all say Hare Krishna? Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. So today is a very special day with many wonderful incidents happened today according to Tithi. Tithi means the lunar calendar, Vaishnava calendar. The Vaishnava calendar follows the lunar calendar, and of course we got the solar calendar, which is the Gregorian calendar. So today is this wonderful occasion of Vasant Panchami. Okay, who knows what is Vasant Panchami? What does Panchami means? The fifth day. Okay, the fifth day. So is this phase of the moon the waning moon or the waxing moon? Shukla Paksha, or in the Gaudiya Vaishnava we call it Gaura Paksha, means it's the growing moon. Okay, the lunar moon, the month, lunar month is split into two fortnights, right? So there's the growing moon and then there's the waning or the waxing moon and the waning moon. So I don't know if you all observed the moon yesterday in Houston. Did you see a very bright object beside the moon? Okay, I was thinking, my wife said, hey, look at that star. My wife says, no, probably not a star. So I looked up, it was Saturn and Venus very close to each other. All right, so today, Vasant Panchami is when spring is very soon arriving. The farmers start planting their crops, and especially this time you'll see, especially in Bengal, the fields are just totally with yellow blooms. The mustard flowers are just bloomed everywhere, and everybody is wearing yellow color. And the deities today are also wearing very beautifully decorated in yellow. So yellow is the symbolic color for today. Yellow is the color of spring, the color of renewal. So the color of hope. So after a very harsh winter, everybody, of course not, Houston is not really harsh. If somebody from Canada comes here and they'll say, hey, this is summer, man, how come? Right? So, but a lot of wonderful things happen historically on this day. Actually, Radha and Krishna did a Rasa Leela on this day. Do you all know that? Typically, we think that they only do Rasa Leela on Purnima, but this specific Vansant Panchami, it is said that Radharani left the Rasa dance, and Krishna then went out searching for her, and then they did a Rasa dance on this day. So today is also the appearance day of Srimati Vishnupriya. So who is Vishnupriya? The learned audience. Yes. So Lord Chaitanya, he married at a young age. His first wife was known as Lakshmi Priya. In Bengal, they call it Loki Priya. Not Lakshmi Priya, Loki Priya. But she died at a young age when Lord Chaitanya had gone to, left town to go, and with some of his followers, he left to go and travel. At that time, it is said that she died from a snake bite. But the real understanding is she was feeling so much separation from Lord Chaitanya. It is said that she died from the snake bite of separation. She couldn't tolerate to be separated from Lord Chaitanya. So how many of y'all don't know who is Lord Chaitanya? It's okay if you don't know. Okay, there's some of you don't know who is Lord Chaitanya. If you come to our altar, the leftmost deities, there are two sets of deities. The personality on your left, on both of those sets of deities is Sri Nityananda Prabhu, and to the right is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the scriptures have predicted the appearance of Lord Chaitanya. The Srimad Bhagavatam has predicted the appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sango Pangarsha Parshadam Jagye Sankirtane Praya Yajantihi Sumedasha. So Krishna Varnam, one, he will be constantly chanting Krishna's name. Tusha Krishnam, but he will be unlike the color of Krishna. And he will appear with Sangha, Panga, and Parshango, Pangarsha, Parshadam, with all his associates, with all his energies, and with all his weapons. Sango, Pangarsha, Parshadam, Yagye Sankirtane Praya, and he will be constantly engaged in the chanting of Krishna's name. And anybody who's intelligent in this age will worship this personality. So are we all intelligent? Sumedha Shah, Med, but specifically Sumed, means specifically intelligent people will take to the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So who is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Is Krishna himself. Even in the Mahabharata, it is mentioned that Krishna, this personality will be taking sannyas, and he'll be decorated with chandan, with a beautiful complexion, and he will be the abode of all peace. So like that, it is, and even in the Bhagavatam it says that Channa avatar, Krishna will come in a hidden incarnation. So it's not very well known, even among Indians, Lord Chaitanya. In fact, even in Bengal, not many people are conversant with who Lord Chaitanya is. They may think he's a great saint. It's okay. It's better than taking him to be an ordinary person, but he's Krishna himself. But Krishna with what? Krishna who has taken the sentiment of Radha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Nahi Anya. Krishna couldn't understand the sentiments and the feelings and what she's experiencing. What Radha is experiencing. How is she like making me so captivated? What is in it me that she's feeling so attracted to? So he want to experience the mood and the sentiments and the feelings. So Krishna appeared in the sentiment of Radharani. Therefore Lord Chaitanya is golden in color. And he also accepted the hue of Radharani. So this shows that Krishna is so eager to find out what the devotee is experiencing. So like that, he appeared. Now Lord Chaitanya's first wife, like I said, she passed away, and just like any Indian mother, they want their son always to be married and live happily ever after. So Mother Sachi, by that time Lord Chaitanya's father has already departed. Then Lord Chaitanya's elder brother Vishwarup, he had taken sannyas. So the mother was thinking, if I don't get Nimai Pandit married, then he also may take sannyas. So she got him married to Vishnu Priya, a very, very exquisitely beautiful girl who is actually the goddess of fortune. So now Lord Chaitanya took sannyas at a very young age. How old was Lord Chaitanya when he took sannyas? 24 years old. So he married, and then shortly after that, he took sannyas. He had such a beautiful wife, such an affectionate mother, so affectionate followers. Then he said, nobody is taking me seriously. When I tell them about Krishna, nobody is taking me seriously. So at least in Vedic culture, they respect a sannyasi, so let me take sannyas. So Krishna in this special form took sannyas. So he takes sannyas and everybody is so heartbroken. Vishnu Priya's life has practically left her. Mother Sachi was just weeping and weeping, my son is going to go. So like that, and then all his followers, and then a very famous incident happened. As a sannyasi, you cannot have hair. Lord Chaitanya's hair was so beautiful. He was so exquisitely handsome. So then they had to shave his hair. So they went to a place. What is that place where Lord Chaitanya? Katwar. And then his sannyas guru, Keshava Bharati. He's from the impersonalist school. He wasn't from the Vaishnava school. He was from the Advaitan school. And so Lord Chaitanya, before he took sannyas from him, he chanted the mantra to initiate his own sannyas guru. So to make him a Vaishnava, and then when Keshav Bharati became a Vaishnava by this mantra initiation by Lord Chaitanya, Keshav Bharati gave sannyas to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So meanwhile, Vishnupriya is devastated. His mother is devastated. All his followers say, Nimai Pandit is going to leave us. Now his name is Sri Krishna Chaitanya. How will we ever see him? So if you all want to find out more what happened, you all should read the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. It's a condensed version of the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Vishnupriya became so dejected, she took a vow that she will only eat the number of rice she can count one by one, once a day. So she counts and gets a palmful, she cooks that, and then that's all her life. So such is the quality, and for every rice grain she will chant the Mahamantra. So this was the Vishnupriya. Now today, of course, if you go to some places in Navadip, you'll see Lord Chaitanya and Vishnupriya deities. When Lord Chaitanya, it's not very common to see Lord Chaitanya deity in a married form, but normally you'll see Lord Chaitanya with Lord Nityananda. You will see Lord Chaitanya in a sannyas form like that. Okay? So next we have the appearance of Pundarik Vidyanidhi. Today he appeared. So Pundarik Vidyanidhi was a very wealthy person, extremely wealthy. And he's surrounded by so much luxury. And living in a huge palace. Then one day Mukunda, an associate of Sri Chaitanya, told Gadadhar. Gadadhar, who is Gadadhar Pandit? If you look at our altar, you see the other two smallest set of with the dome. The first altar with the small dome, you see the Panchatattva. Panchatattva means the five truths. Who is the Panchatattva? We'll see, you see this mantra here, Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So this Gadadhar is the personality who is to the immediate left of Lord Chaitanya, if you look at him. So Gadadhar Pandit, just like when Krishna appears, he comes with all his associates. So Gadadhar Pandit is actually Radha. You may think, how come he appeared in a male form? Okay, we cannot put this kind of physical constraint on how the Lord wants to enact his pastimes. So Gadadhar Pandit, just like if you look, there's a book called Radha Krishna Gana Uddesha Deepika. Like that, there's also a book written called Gaura Ganodesha Deepika, that every associate of Lord Chaitanya, what is their identity in Krishna Leela? So Lord Nityananda is Lord Balaram. Brajendra Nandana Jai Sachisutta Hoilo say Balaram Hoilo Nitai. Gadadhar Pandit is Radha. So he's constant companion. So he didn't have a guru, even though he was a constant companion of Lord Chaitanya. So this great devotee of Lord Chaitanya called Mukunda, he told Gadadhar Pandit one day, I'll take you to a great devotee. He's such an exalted devotee. So Gadadhar Pandit, yes, please take me. So Mukunda took Gadadhar Pandit, and then Gadadhar Pandit, he saw Pundarik Vidyanidhi. His name is also Lord Chaitanya called him Premanidhi. and he was full of love for Krishna. But Pundarik Vidyanidhi, he was sitting in a very opulent couch, and his servants were fanning him, and he had very opulent receptacles, gold and silver, and everything was so opulent. Then Gadadhar Pandit thinking, how is this a devotee? I mean, looks like he's a materialist. So mentally, he thought of Pundarik Vidyanidhi like that. He mentally committed an offense. Looking at this look like a Vishayi, he's not a Vaishnava. And then Mukunda chanted a verse from the Srimad Bhagavatam about the color of Krishna, how the clouds, or when he saw the peacock feathers, one of those things. And when Pundarik Vidyanidhi heard this, he went into ecstasy and he fainted. So then Gadadhar Pandit said, wow, this is a person simply by hearing the description of Krishna, he's gone into ecstasy for love, with love of Krishna, and then he has actually fainted. So this is what I aspire to be. So eventually, Gadadhar Pandit took initiation from Pundarik Vidyanidhi and Lord. And who is Pundarik Vidyanidhi? Who is Radharani's father? Vrishabhanu. So therefore, Radharani is known as Vrishabhanu Nandini. So like that, Lord Chaitanya sometime will call him Bap in his ecstasy, like my father, because Lord Chaitanya is in the mood of Radharani. So he is Vrishabhanu. Pundarik Vidyanidhi's identity in Braj Leela is Vrishabhanu. So another great personality which appeared today was, of course today is also Saraswati Puja. Normally we chanted, Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam. So Saraswati is the goddess of learning. There is also a Divya Saraswati which is associated with Vak, the goddess of speech. So she gives us all intelligence. If you are not blessed, there's a famous incident where a big Pandit, Digvijay Pandit, comes to Navadvip to challenge. He was going around India defeating everybody, and then everybody has to give him a certificate. The local scholar have to give them a certificate, you have defeated me. So there's a great Pandit called Keshava Kashmiri, came to Nadia and he wanted to debate. And everybody thought, wow, this is a big Pandit. Let us leave town to save our face. So Lord Chaitanya was walking along the Ganges, and then Keshava Kashmiri comes. And then Lord Chaitanya meets him, and he greet each other. And Lord Chaitanya says, can you recite some verses about Mother Ganga? And then Keshava Kashmiri recites. So 100 verses in glorification spontaneously. Lord Chaitanya remembered every verse of that. And then he said, actually there's some grammatical incongruencies in your composition. Nimai Pandit was a very young boy at that time. And then there's also some redundancy in your poetry. He was astounded. He said, where's the redundancy? He said, you have mentioned Bhavani Bhartu. Bhavani Bhartu is a redundancy. Bhavani already means she is the wife of Lord Shiva. So you don't have to say Bhavani Bhartu. Bhartu means husband. So like that, you don't have to... so he was amazed. He felt very ashamed. Then he goes back to sleep at night. And then Goddess Saraswati appears to him. He said, you have actually tried to defeat my husband or my master. Please go and ask forgive. Because he tried, after that he tried, he couldn't even speak the simplest mantras, Goddess Saraswati has left his tongue. So anybody is endowed with great speech, great oratorical skills, you should know that they are being blessed by Saraswati. Alright, so today Saraswati Puja, you all should bless, pray to Saraswati, not that I will become a big pandit in physics or mathematics. No, I want to learn about Krishna. Please bestow on me pure devotional, pure knowledge about Krishna. Divya Gyan, not Jada Gyan, Divya Gyan. Okay? So the spiritual master imparts to the disciple Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito. By the mercy of the spiritual master, one gets transcendental knowledge. Alright? So what next? Today is also the appearance of Raghunath Das Goswami. Raghunath Das Goswami, if you come to our altar, you see the picture there with 6 personalities. Those are the Sat Goswamis, the 6 Goswamis. And we are followers of the 6 Goswamis, who were the direct disciples of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Raghunath Das Goswami was from such a unbelievably wealthy family. His father and uncle were like big landowners and they were tax collectors. But he had no attachment to all of these. He heard about, he had early association with Haridas Thakur, it is said, and then his mind was constantly attracted to Lord Chaitanya, even though he has not seen Lord Chaitanya. So many times he tried to run away from home to go to where Lord Chaitanya was, to Puri. But then his father had guards all the time guarding him. So one day, on the pretext of doing some puja, his family priest Nandanacharya came and took him to do some puja, and taking that excuse, Raghunath Das Goswami flees from there, and he goes through the jungles for almost 14 days. He only had 3 meals through jungles full of wild animals, and finally reaches Lord Chaitanya and completely gives himself to Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya said, you actually have to go back. There will come a time when you'll come. So Raghunath Das Goswami was so renounced. The father got him married. He had no attraction to this wonderfully, exquisitely beautiful wife. No attraction for wealth. He was so renounced, he hardly ate anything. So every day, Swarup Damodar Goswami will give him Lord Chaitanya's remnants. He said, this is too opulent for me. Not too opulent. I'm supposed to be a renunciant. How can I constantly wait for this? So then he said, I will now eat those rice which has been rejected, where they throw prasad away. So he will pick that rice and he will clean the stale part, and what little bit is there, he will wash it and he will eat Jagannath Prasad. And then he came to a point, he became so renounced, he will just take 1 palmful of buttermilk every day. So this was the renunciation, constantly chanting the holy name of Krishna. Paying 2,000 obeisances to the Brajabasis. Every day he will pay 2,000 obeisances. When we come into the temple, we don't even feel like paying 1 obeisance. But Raghunath Das Goswami, he paid 2,000 daily obeisances to the Brajabasis and 1,000 obeisances to Krishna every day. And then Lord Chaitanya became so pleased with him, he personally gave him his Govardhan Shila. You see our Giriraj Shila? So Lord Chaitanya had a small Govardhan Shila. He said, this is for you. And he gave him the Gunja Mala, and please. And Raghunath Das Goswami, with his tears, he used to worship this Govardhan Shila. So the Goswamis, We will see Pundarik Vidyanidhi on this end. He was living in very opulent circumstances, but still an unparalleled devotee. And then we have the Goswamis, who were so renounced. They were living under different tree every day. Not different house, different tree every day. So this was Raghunath Das Goswami, and he was renunciation personified. So next we have Raghunandan Thakur, a great devotee of Lord Chaitanya. So one day Raghunandan's father, was it Govinda? Govinda, right? Mukunda? Govinda Ghosh, yes. He had to leave town and told Raghunandan, you take care of the deity, you got to offer prasad, offer bhog, and then what is left we will take. So the father left, and then Raghunandan was a small boy, he was playing, and then it's time for Krishna. He came and offered the bhog to Krishna, and he was waiting. His faith was so strong. It's not like, sometimes you think, is Krishna really there in this deity? I'm praying so many times, how come my wish is not fulfilled? So Raghunandan said, Krishna, please take your bhog. The bhog was right there. It wasn't taken. So Raghunandan said, Krishna, did you hear me? I'm offering you this food. Please eat. The plate was there untouched. Say, Krishna, don't try to be funny with me. You see this stick in my hand? Then Krishna actually sat down to eat the prasadam. Then the father came, Raghunandan, bring the prasad. What do you mean, bring the prasad? Yeah, you offered, the prasad must be there. That's what we've been doing all this while, eating Krishna's prasad. What do you mean, Krishna's prasad? There's nothing left. What do you mean, nothing left? Krishna ate everything. You kidding me? You ate everything? No, Dad, Krishna ate everything. So then the father was thinking, is this boy telling me? Then the father another time hid and saw the same thing happen. So Lord Chaitanya asked Govinda, who's the father, Govinda? You or Raghunandan? Govinda said, Raghunandan is my father. So what does that mean? Anybody who imparts you spiritual knowledge, they become your father. If the son gives you Krishna consciousness, the son actually becomes your spiritual father. So materially you may be the biological father, but even if your son imparts spiritual knowledge to you, he becomes your spiritual father. So just like the guru is considered your spiritual father. So another great personality which appeared today was Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur was a great devotee, highly learned, and specifically very learned in the science of rasa. And all of his writings, every morning we chant our Guru Ashtaka prayers. Sangsara dava nalanida loka tranaya karunya ganaganatvam praptasya kalyana gunarnavasya vande gurosi charanaravindam. This is the first verse of the Guru Ashtaka. And Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, he appeared few generations after the Goswamis. So the Goswamis, they had disciples, three prominent disciples of the Goswamis are Narottam Das Thakur, Shyamananda Pandit, and Srinivas Acharya. So they studied under Jiva Goswami, and then Narottam Das Thakur is considered to be the Prema incarnation of Lord Chaitanya. So few generations after, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur appeared, and he was at that time the leader of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. And he has written so many wonderful commentaries about Radha, Krishna, the Srimad Bhagavatam. There's a famous commentary. There's a famous commentary of Vishwanath Chakravarti called Sarartha Darshini. So, and the Bhagavatam commentary, and then many other books. So his famous disciple was Baladev Vidyabhushan, who went to Rajasthan to establish that Gaudiya Vaishnavism is a bona fide Vaishnava tradition. He wrote a commentary on the Vedanta Sutra called the Govinda Bhashya, where Lord Govinda Dev personally spoke the commentary to him. How many of you all have been to Govindji temple in Jaipur? There's a beautiful Radha Govindji deity, who was the original deity of Rupa Goswami, which got moved to Jaipur during the Mughal invasion. So in front of this deity he prayed, please give me the ability to write a commentary. And Govinda Dev spoke the commentary, and Baladev Vidyabhushan wrote that commentary. So that was Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, his disciple. And Prabhupada got inspiration from Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, specifically in the Bhagavad Gita verse called Vyavasatmika Buddhi Ekehe Kurunandana. That one's intelligence has to be one-pointed. So Prabhupada became so inspired. What type of intelligence? Intelligence to serve Guru and Krishna should be so focused. No matter what distraction happens, we should be very focused. So Prabhupada took great inspiration from the writings of Vishwanath Chakravarti. So today is also the sannyas anniversary of our Guru Maharaj, Srila Tamal Krishna Goswami, Gurudev. If you go to Srila Prabhupada, you see to Srila Prabhupada's right, you see another picture. That is Srila Tamal Krishna Goswami, who established Shri Radha Nila Madhava. He gave the vision to construct this temple. He established the devotee community here. Originally, we were only worshipping the two sets of Gaur Nitai. And he said that because you all have worshipped Gaur Nitai so nicely, Radha Nila Madhava has come and Giriraj has come. So he became Srila Prabhupada's disciple in 1968, and then he married in 1970, I believe. Then he took sannyas in 1972. Also very young age. After married for 2 years, he was so determined. Prabhupada was testing him again and again if he's really serious. So his sannyas happened in Jaipur. In the Radha Govindji, there was a Pandal program there, and Prabhupada awarded him sannyas, and he was so instrumental in the growth of ISKCON. He made so many devotees. He established the Radha Damodar Party, which was a set of many buses and vans traveling all over America and distributing Prabhupada's books. And he was very instrumental in acquiring. He practically single-handedly acquired the land in Mayapur. Can you imagine a Western person trying to go and deal with the landlords there? Because in India, if you have a plot of land, 10 people may have deed to that same land. We don't have our title company here. You can check instantaneously who's the rightful owner. India, they'll take one plot of land, they'll create some document, sell you that land. Then that same guy will go and sell that same land to another person. So if you go and occupy that land and build a house, 1 month later someone will come and say, hey, this is my land. What do you mean this is your land? Show me your papers, and he will show you your papers. So you have to deal like that, and he acquired the land, and every rupee note, he had to record the serial number of every rupee. And he was gone for 3 days, or more than that, I don't know. So Prabhupada was so worried. Prabhupada tried to get other devotees to do it. So finally Prabhupada was sitting in his room, one dim light was there, past midnight. He brings the deed for that land and gives to Prabhupada. Prabhupada, the land is yours. So like that, he's done so many wonderful service, and there are many disciples of his here, and he was never lax in training his disciples. He will tell you if you are nonsense, he will tell you right in your face, you are nonsense. He's not the type of guru who will always pat on your back. You're doing good, you're doing. Even if you're doing good, you get chastised. So that's the business of a guru. A guru is always supposed to find fault with the disciples. So, for the disciple can grow and can flourish, and then he can go on to pass on the teachings to others. So today we are very much indebted to him. By his mercy, he is so wonderfully spread Prabhupada's mercy, and he came and established this community here. He established he was also established the Radha Kalachandji community in Dallas, and he has disciples all over the world. And he left us in the year 2002 in very sudden circumstances, but his mercy and his grace is very much felt in this community. So therefore we have established his picture there, that we are always thinking that without his mercy, that all this will not be possible. So we'll stop here. Thank you all so much for very patiently listening. Pray to Krishna today that being such a wonderful day, Krishna, please bestow your mercy on us so that we can become nice devotees. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So I think there's going to be some brief video now. Hare Krishna. So it's time for me to get off the asana and become an ordinary person. Which you can't. Hare Krishna.
This was the class from Gita Smriti Yagna 2024 students. We're supposed to see this last Sunday, but here it is.
Today I'm just going to recite the 15th chapter. अथ पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः पुरुषोत्तमप्राप्तियोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलमतः शाखम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम् सन्तांसि यस्य वर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवेत् अतः श्रोत्वं प्रसृद्धास्तस्य शाखा गुणप्रवृत्ता विषयप्रवालाः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः। अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः ज्ञानकर्मसन्न्यासयोगः। श्रीभगवानुवाच इमं विवस्वते योगं प्रोक्तवानहमव्ययं विवस्वान्मनवे प्राह मनुरिक्ष्वाकवे ब्रवीत्। एवं परम्परा प्राप्तम् इमं राजर्षयो विदुः सकाले नेह महता योगो नष्टः परन्तप स एवायं मया तेद्य योगः प्रोक्तः पुरातनः भक्तोऽसि मे सखा चेति रहस्यं ह्येतदुत्तमम्। अर्जुन उवाच अपरं भवतो जन्म परं जन्म विवस्वतः कथमेतद्विजानीयां त्वमादौ प्रोक्तवानिति। श्रीभगवानुवाच बहूनि मे व्यतीतानि जन्मानि तव चार्जुन तान्यहं वेद सर्वाणि न त्वं वेत्थ परन्तप। अजोऽपि सन् अव्ययात्मा भूतानाम् ईश्वरोऽपि सन् प्रकृतिं स्वाम् अधिष्ठाय सम्भवाम्यात्ममायया। यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहं परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्मसंस्थापनार्थाय सम्भवामि युगे युगे।
हरे कृष्ण। भगवद्गीता चैप्टर 15 पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः पुरुषोत्तमयोगनामः। श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाखम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययं छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवेत्। अधश्च चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तश्च शाखा गुणः प्रवृत्ता विषया प्रवाला। अधश्च मूलानुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके न रूपमस्येह ततोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा। अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्ति प्रसुता पुराणे। निर्माणमोहाजितसङ्गदोषा आद्यान्तनित्या विनिवृत्तकामाः द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ताः सुखदुःखसङ्गैः गच्छन्ति।
Hare Krishna. I'll be reciting shloka from Bhagavad Gita, Dutadhyay, Sankhya Yoga. Sukha dukha same kritva labha labho jaya jayo tato yuddha yujasva nevam papam avapsasi. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा करं फलहेतुर्भूम् मा ते संगोऽस्त्व कर्मणि। योगस्थ कुरु कर्माणि त्यक्त्वा धनञ्जया सिद्ध्यो सिद्ध्यो समो भूत्वा स्मत्वं योग उच्यते। दूरेण हवरं क्रम बुद्धि योग धनञ्जया बुद्धो शरणं अन्विच्छ कृपणाः फलहेत्वः। हरे कृष्ण।
अध्यायः भक्तियोग। अर्जुनवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्ता स्वपर्युपासते ये शाप्यक्षरव्यक्तं तेषां के योगविक्तमा। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेशमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया पर्योपेतास्ते मे युक्ततमा मता। ये त्वाक्षरनिर्देश्य अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गं चिन्त्यं च कुटस्थलचलं ध्रुवं सनियम्येन्द्रिये ग्राहं सर्वत्र समबुद्धया ते प्रावन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रता। क्लेशोऽधिकतरतेषाम् अव्यक्ता सतचेतसाम्।
हरे कृष्ण। ओम श्री भगवते नमः। ओम परमात्मने नमः। अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः। अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्ता स्वं पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगमित्तमा। मय्यावेशमनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परमोपेता ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्वेश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कुटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं सञ्चियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्ता सप्तचेतसाम्। अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिर्महाव्यपते। ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परः।
ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मे नमः। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः कर्मयोगः। अर्जुन उवाच जायसी चेत् कर्मणस्ते मता बुद्धिर्जनार्दन तत्किं कर्मणि घोरे मां नियोजयसि केशव। यामिश्रेणेव वाक्येन बुद्धिं मोहयसीव मे तदेकं वद निश्चित्य येन श्रेयोऽहमाप्नुयाम्। श्रीभगवानुवाच लोकेऽस्मिन् द्विविधा निष्ठा पुरा प्रोक्तमया नघ ज्ञानयोगेन साङ्ख्यानां कर्मयोगेन योगी।
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः ज्ञानकर्मसन्न्यासयोगः। श्री
Hari Bol. So these are some of the audio was not very clear, but these are the students that participated in the last year's Gita Yagna program, Gita Smriti Yagna program, and they memorized, they remembered the verses of Bhagavad Gita, and so if you participate in this special program that Raghava Chaitanya Prabhu is coordinating, you can also start remembering and recognizing and memorizing the Gita verses. So the program for this year starts on 4th, Tuesday. So if you are interested, you can visit our website ISKCONHouston.org, and there is a special activity tab that you can find Gita Smriti Yagna, and you can join in. There is no cost for you to participate, however donations are accepted. Thank you so much, Raghava Chaitanya Prabhu. Today's Sunday feast is sponsored by, as Rasikendra Prabhu mentioned, disciples of Srila Gurudev, Tamala Krishna Goswami Maharaj, and as he mentioned, without Srila Gurudev's mercy and his guidance and inspiration, we all wouldn't be in this temple. So we can definitely remember and appreciate Srila Gurudev's mercy that continues to live here with all of us. Those of you that made donation during the year, and if you would probably want to look at your tax document that you want to submit that you've made donation to the temple, please go to the front desk and collect your donation statements. Just let them know your name, and they should be able to identify and find it and hand it to you. They have been handing it out in the last couple of days, and as you know, the tax documents for your donation will be needed. His Grace Dinabandhu Prabhu is a Srila Prabhupada's disciple, will be here in Houston February the 5th, which is coming up on Wednesday through February the 13th. Anyone who would like to do some service or have home program, see Padaduli Mataji, and she will be happy to make arrangements. There are quite a few events that are happening in February. Srila Advaita Acharya Appearance Day is on Tuesday, February the 4th. Nityananda Trayodashi is Monday, February the 10th. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's Appearance Day is on Monday, February the 17th. And Srila Gurudev's Disappearance Day, Tamala Krishna Goswami Maharaj, is on Friday, February the 28th. These are all weekdays, so programs here in the temple will start at 6:30 p.m. on those days. The details are also available on our website. We received the scores for our book distribution team: 55 Maha books, 60 large books, 45 medium book, 136 small book, giving you a total of 296 books. And the next major festival that's upcoming is Gaura Purnima, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Appearance Day, March 13, Thursday. It is a weekday, and the program here at the temple will start at 6 o'clock on that day. We will share with you more details as they become available. There is a special Harinam on that Saturday, March 15th as well. So with that, we will be doing 7 p.m. Arati. And today, Krishna Kirtan Prabhu will be chanting our Arati, followed by Sarvishta Mataji, who will be chanting an Ashringa prayer. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, another small announcement and a small surprise here. Sunaina Mataji just returned from Mahakund, and she's brought water from the Triveni Sangam. So she has requested that we can sprinkle on the devotees. So kindly give her a big round of applause for doing that. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama.
It's Malcolm. Oh wow. That's crazy, dude. He has a pair. Honestly, that is a really good pair. Like, I don't know the other ones.
Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatyaadheshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare